Hey, LegendAqua here. This is gonna be a really quick video, but this is just like I kind of need to talk about this, and it is mainly towards this game really. I still like it, but it's just that there is like one huge problem with Symphogear that is very much like Fire Emblem Heroes, especially for a free-to-play player like me. That is just it's a struggle for this game. Like, see my in-game, my primary currency. I've only got it's dry. Like it dried me out. I don't have any to use, and I'm normally the kind to hoard. Why is that? Well, that is because the gacha. Because, okay, I think during, like, Symphogear changed its gacha during its first anniversary, where it started releasing new banners, like, almost periodically, like, a week. And that was fine. And I, like, hoarded my ass off just to try and get some of these characters and the different alternate versions of them, and that was fine. But then when I tried to hoard some back again, all of a sudden the weekly gachas slowly started to turn into daily banners getting released. I'm not kidding. Almost every day a new banner comes out, be it a rerun or something new, or like, hey, here's a, like this one for instance, a Valentine's one. You get this one's actually being a little bit generous at the very least, but the problem is still just they bring out gachas not weekly anymore, but daily, and that, in my opinion, is just, it's even more ludicrous than like Fire Emblem Heroes one. Yeah, sure, Fire Emblem Heroes' gacha, from what I remember playing, is that they used to overlap certain event gachas with one another, so it stacks, so it becomes similar to what this is. But here's the thing, at the very least, that one comes like in a weekly basis and it stays for about a month. This one's like this kind of, like, I know what this is. I obviously, it wants our money. It wants our money. It's a gacha. It's bound to happen. Like, of course. But for a free to play player like me, it is an absolute struggle, and sometimes the urge to pull, it's just, you can't. You just can't. And if you don't have any, well, too bad. I will give a little bit of defense with what I'm trying to say with this, with these kind of banners where you will absolutely get the guaranteed characters, but even that's been on a rerun at some point. But you get what I'm trying to say with this. I don't hate the game. It's just more or less for me, it's right now on thin ice. I want to do more content with this, but with the barrage of gacha banners almost daily, no, not even almost, daily, it's gonna bombard you. And I've had that feeling before with Fire Emblem Heroes, and I said something about it. I need to say the same thing for Symphogear, and this kind of practice is, it deters me from the game. I like its content. I actually really do like its content, because at the very least the events gives you, like for this one at the very least, we get a free, technically, an SR, can show up, SR Kritika. I still like it about that game, and oddly enough, the events is extremely slow in comparison. It's almost like a monthly event, but with daily gachas. And just putting both of them together, it's a struggle. It is a bloody struggle for a free-to-play player. I'm not saying I'm not gonna quit the game. It's just very close to being on thin ice and almost breaking for me at this point. Which is why you don't see me do much content on Symphogear as much as I wanted to, but how can I do that with me constantly getting bombarded by gachas and being tempted almost every day to pull? Yeah, hoarding is not an option. I don't know how to I don't know how to fix it. Go back to weekly stuff, then it just means they're gonna drip feed most of the content that way. And the gacha will be going slower, but at the very least, because the gacha goes slower, we get the chance to hoard our gems. The game, Symphogear, at the very least, like, I will have some defense towards what I'm trying to say with this, and it feels like a pay-to-win game now, but it doesn't. But it's only because the event gives us free SRs that is similar to, like, you want the Symphogear cast in different armor or different themes, and that's cool. And that's kind of what I want. And the event SRs kind of does that for us. But if there's certain characters that you absolutely wanted, hell, I will say this, and I haven't technically said this in a while, because I kind of forgot to. Like, I was happy that I got the chance to get Change the Future Chris, and I absolutely love this alternate, well, not this alternate, this version of Chris, because Axis in the anime, just hell yeah, I wanted this, and I thankfully got the chance to get this. And that's just kind of the stuff that I really like about Symphogear. But like many gacha games, yes, there are downsides, and for me, the biggest problem with Symphogear for me is just the gacha practices that Symphogear is doing. It is, for me, way worse than Fire Emblem Heroes is trying to do, but at the very least for free-to-play players, there is something you can get it from it. It's just going to be extremely slow. Okay, yeah. I'm done rambling and ranting technically. And I will just say this one more time just to reinforce it. I'm not quitting Symphogear. Not yet, anyways. It's just really on thin ice for me because I nearly hardly do anything now on this game. And if you hardly do anything in this game, it's just on thin ice. It just really is. And for a franchise that I absolutely love, I do want to carry on playing it. It's just that the gacha is just beating me to a pulp at this point. So, what do you think about what do you guys think about what I think about the gacha system in Symphogear? Am I wrong? Is it just me, or is it just free-to-play players versus pay-to-win players? Comment below, I would like to know, and I will leave it at that. With that, LA out.